Hi, everyone. I'm Kim, and I'll be teaching our continuing education series tonight. Our topic today is toxic-free living. I became very aware of how many toxins were in my house when I had one of my babies crawling around the floor and realizing that anything that was on the floor is right in their face. Anything I clean the floor, they're breathing in, they're tasting, they're, probably licking the floor, all that kind of stuff. And it became a bit of a snowball effect because of course I think of the floor cleaner and then I go to the bathroom cleaner and then I go to the kitchen cleaner, and it all just snowballs into your house is full of toxins and you didn't even know it. So I it's been such a game changer for me to find doTERRA because it's been really simple to change everything over in my household to toxic free products. Now I basically just need to place my LRP every month and earn 30% back every month in free products. So that really helps, helps pay for it, et cetera, et cetera. As well, one of the biggest perks of having a membership with our team is that we are constantly providing continuing education. We want you to know how to use your oils. We don't want you to have your oils and have them sitting around the house and collecting dust, and you walk by and wonder, what are those oils for? So one of the cool things about this series right here is that we're not actually talking about oils specifically, and I think that's one of the things that people think is that doTERRA is strictly oils. However, we're going to go through a whole bunch of product today just to show you what doTERRA has, and everything is toxic free, and everything does actually have oils in it as far as the ingredients itself. So let's see, knowledge is power, right? So we want to keep you guys continually active and using your product and just enjoying it and having it serve your wellness. So the next time you see a warning label when you're out at the grocery store or whatever, just ask yourself if that's something you really want to take home, right? And bring into your house and expose your loved ones to. But let's just jump into the first slide. So there's two major sources of toxins that were exposed in our household products and our personal care products. While some companies make products that are safe to eat, other companies choose to use known human carcinogenics or developmental toxins like coal tar and lead acetate, which actually, and several more that we'll get into. When risky chemicals are used in cosmetics, the stakes are high. There's no trace of contaminants like those found in part per million or even part per billion levels of food and water. These are base ingredients of the product, just like flour is an ingredient to bread. The chemicals are found in a percent levels, and personal care products nearly all easily penetrate the skin, and what we basically ingest anything from our lips or our hands, we basically are ingesting that. So what's important to me here is that you look at these things, the things that you use every day that are in your home, that you use multiple times a day, brushing your teeth, washing your bodies, your hands, and so forth, especially today with washing our hands, sanitizing our hands. We want to know that we're using, good product. I know some of the hand sanitizers out there have been recalled through our COVID because they have side effects and stuff that they didn't know about until we started using them so heavily. So that's just obviously one more great thing that we have, that we don't have to worry about that in any of our products. So the other day I was walking and someone must have been doing laundry because I could smell their dryer sheet pumping through the air, and you can smell that stuff so easily because it's so strong. For me, it's one of those things that it's like a radar. It's like my nose starts to twitch and something isn't smelling right. But you don't really notice that when you're using toxic products on a regular basis. But because I've eliminated a lot of the toxins out of my home, I'm super ultra sensitive to, the scents out there and all the products and going in and using other people's hand soap, etc. So, when I first discovered it, the only thing that was available was, vinegar and, baking soda and stuff that doesn't make your house or make your floor or anything smell nice and fresh and clean. It smells like vinegar. That doesn't, really smell the greatest. So, stuff like Glade plugins, the pine fragrance freshener in your car, right, Michelle? Remember that I got into the car the other day and my friend had two of those trees hanging in the rearview mirror, and I said, we may have to discuss our friendship if you're going to keep those in your rearview mirror. That's where they belong, in the rear view, right? So, if you remember from your first class, whenever somebody gave you a drop of peppermint and put that in your hand and rubbed your hands together and breathed it in, they're so powerful that your eyes water, right? Like you're just like, woo! So that's just what we want to fill our house with, those kind of smells that are like natural and that, awaken us, or that bring us joy, or, that sort of thing, right? And that's all of our oils have health benefits to them, which is, fantastic. No matter what it is, you're getting some health benefit from it. Okay, so let's talk about some of the swaps that you can make. These are some personal products that we'd like you to look at. We'll look at the cleaning products in a bit, but these here, okay, so if you look at the first one, which is On Guard Whitening Toothpaste, it's fluoride free. So why should we make the switch to ditch the fluoride? Research says that the chemical is, sorry about my too much fluoride in the mouth can cause something called fluorosis. Too much of in the body can cause cancer. That's why on the toothpaste labels it says do not swallow. You can swallow our toothpaste. So if you have children, you don't want them necessarily swallowing the toothpaste. You don't want them having all of the fluoride in their bodies as well. So again, all of our products are safe. It reduces plaque, it whitens teeth, and it's amazing for gums. It's got our On Guard blend in it, which is the wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And they've added like clove and, peppermint and wintergreen. So of course, to freshen our breath. Calcium hydroxide. Hey, you want to help me out with this word? Calcium hydroxide. See, all these chemicals have these words that you just can't pronounce. If you can't pronounce it, I say that it's not good for your house. Let me just get caught up here. Okay, so it has natural sweetener and it tastes great while keeping the teeth and gums healthy and clean. It removes stains and is gentle enough to not damage your tooth enamel. Another product that we're not actually showing that goes hand in hand with the toothpaste is the mouthwash. And the mouthwash is phenomenal. It is so different from the mouthwash that the drugstore mouthwash. It's so, you can tell that it's natural. Has anybody here used our On Guard mouthwash? If you have, please speak up and let me know what you think. No one? No one? Okay, well then I'll move on and I'll just tell you that it is.
I use the On Guard hand wash and the toothpaste, and it has helped my son. He's prone to getting canker sores. So the toothpaste has really, really helped him from not getting those anymore. And same with the mouthwash too.
That's phenomenal. That's good. I didn't know that about canker sores, but that's perfect. That's great. Yeah. I actually looked up an oil for canker sores last night because Jada was complaining of canker sores. I better get her on that On Guard toothpaste.
Yes, On Guard is really, really good for that.
Awesome. So here's the next one. It's the deodorant. It's another product that you use every day. When I read the ingredients of the old deodorant that it basically has aluminum in it. And I don't think people are aware of that. And again, when I was pregnant, that's when I became aware of, oh my goodness, I don't want to put aluminum in my body. And, you know, it just seems when you're pregnant, everything becomes more sensitive. It doesn't have any aluminum in it. It is, you don't want to have the heavy metals directly in your body, especially your armpits where you have your lymph nodes. And the lymph nodes carry limbs, and limbs is bodily fluid that keeps the immune system strong. It moves around and helps clean the body. It's purifying effect on our personal system. It's a natural detox. You want your lymph nodes to be working so that when, so the last thing you want to do is put deodorant on that's packed with aluminum and harsh fragrances in your armpits. So doTERRA offers 2 versions of deodorant baking soda that is great. We also have a baking soda free formula. I use one that was limited edition, the citrus bloom. I believe that is that baking soda based, but it is incredible. I love it. I smell like springtime every morning.
Yeah, so that one is the baking soda, and then same with the Balance deodorant has baking soda, and then there is a orange and Douglas fir deodorant,
Right.
which is on the USA side, and that is baking soda free. So if you do have an allergy to baking soda, you can use the one on the USA side.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And it's
I've never heard of
awesome, this
anybody with
deodorant.
an
I love
allergy.
it. It's my fave.
Awesome.
And it actually works to the point where you're not like sweating and smelly, and because you know some natural deodorants do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I went through so many of them trying different ones, and they never like lasted long through the day. I was always having to reapply all the time. So
Right.
yeah, these ones work good.
Well, the next one, the shampoo and conditioner, the Salon Essentials. I have to admit that I was, again, I'm one of those people who didn't realize that we had other products in the beginning, of course. And I'm one who has constantly throughout my life been trying to find that organic shampoo or that dandruff shampoo or whatever it is that isn't going to make my scalp itchy and leave my hair looking greasy like right after I wash it. I've gone through numbers of shampoos from Whole Foods and different places, and when I tried the doTERRA Salon Essentials shampoo and conditioner, like the first thing that was amazing is just the smell, because it's got all of those wonderful oils in it. But my hair, I don't have any of my itchy scalp issues anymore. I don't have I'm going to be honest, I actually wash my hair like once a week. So for me, like I obviously bathe throughout the week, but washing my hair once a week was kind of a test to me on how good my hair product was. And I don't have to wash my hair any more than that. Like I will periodically wash it twice a week, you know, special occasion or whatever. But I love this shampoo, and it got me the second I smelled it. It's got that great lather, and I know a lot of the shampoos, the organic shampoos, don't lather because it's the toxins or the stuff that is the toxins that make it all lather. So I was super impressed with the fact that ours would have a really nice lather, because it's hard to feel clean when you don't lather, right? When your shampoo isn't all nice and sudsy. So that is one of my favorites, absolutely 100%. It has wild orange and lime oils in it, which you can imagine smells amazing. And the conditioner has lavender, peppermint, marjoram, cedarwood, rosemary, and nahuli, and eucalyptus. So you can imagine it smells amazing. So does anybody else here use the shampoo and conditioner?
Yeah, I love it.
Love it. So I'm with all of my new clients, when I give them new welcome packages with their glassware, I throw in a shampoo sample ever since I've tried the shampoo, because I think everybody should use this shampoo. It's so lovely. It just so special. So I will carry on. Oh, I just want to say one more thing, that it says that our shampoo has helped a lot of people with hair loss and needed help regaining growth in their hair. That is new. I've learned something today too. That's fantastic. I just love it because of the smell and how it makes my hair so clean. Okay, so doTERRA also has skincare. This one that we're showing is called Virage, and it's like Botox in a bottle. This one is more for, I think, more a normal to oily skin. And it is, it just like when you use the system and you put it on, it's almost like you can see like that glow. And I'm not actually exaggerating, because I really feel like after I, do my skincare routine and I finish off, it feels so awesome. But the thing about skincare is that we have discovered there's a lot of parabens in our lotions, and not ours, excuse me, in the drugstore and the grocery store type of shampoos have parabens, which of course we know are cancer causing. They don't use any animal testing. It's all plant-based ingredients that are safe and effective. The tall one, this one, the spray is your toner. The tube sitting upside down is your face wash. The small bottle, the small green bottle, is hydrating serum. So we not only have to moisturize, but we have to hydrate as well to get, that balance in your skin. And that's what that is. That's the hydrating serum. And then the other bottle is the moisturizer. So this set right here, it's actually really surprising how inexpensive it is. I think we'll get onto that in a little bit. Does anybody have testimonials on Virage? Has anybody used the Virage line and like it besides Michelle?
I was like, I can talk again if.
Yes,
I'll
Michelle
talk
can talk
again.
all night.
It's Corey. So
Oh,
Michelle,
hey, Corey. Yeah, go ahead.
Hi. Michelle told me about the Virage, and so what I did was I ordered the Virage and I ordered the essentials, and I love, like, I've had hormonal skin, like I've been struggling, right? But LLV and our products are sorting me out.
Awesome.
My skin went from kind of like a bit of, not, I wouldn't say like full on rosacea, but it was blotchy, it was dry. I get pimples, like all that kind of stuff. And the Virage has made it, my skin just feels like it's detoxified and it's clean. And the other thing I love about our products is you don't need to use very much.
Right.
Like a little pump. And just another thing for anybody else that's hormonal right now, our essentials line, like I put the face, the cleanser on, it's got peppermint in it. And my skin, you know how your
Tingles?
skin can get puffy sometimes? It cooled it down.
Oh.
It cooled it down, and it was just like, oh my God, because overheating has been kind of an issue.
Oh, poor you.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just like I was just amazed. And my daughter has sort of dibble dabbled, right? And she's 14, but like every single thing that she's tried, I'm just looking at her hair. She's always had gorgeous hair, but it's like shiny, and she's had like no pimples. So she's been using the skincare and the hair care and everything.
Oh.
And she came out the other night. She just said, Mom, I just want to tell you, I love doTERRA. I love it all. Everything that you've put in there. Yeah. So anyways, it's Virage has been a game changer for sure. And I love the price of it. Like, come on,
Yeah, absolutely. There's no competition there as far as cost is concerned. Well, thank you, Corey. We're going to check out the household products now. These are just a few. This one, the very first one, is one of the #1 used doTERRA products, and this is the On Guard Concentrate Cleaner Concentrate. It is incredible. It is like, it feels magical. You basically use like a tablespoon to like a giant bucket of water, like 4 liters of water, something like that. It makes quite a number, like 16 bottles of cleaning spray. So it's my favorite cleaner. I love the smell of it. Again, it's made with the On Guard oil, the same formula, and it's just we can clean our floors with it. We can clean we make all-purpose spray out of it, and it's incredible. It doesn't make you feel like your lungs are burning, and it just feels great that you can, whether it's your pets, like Michelle has a new dog, so she can spray that stuff all over her floors when she cleans up after the dog, and there's just no worries at all. And it also smells great. Did I say it smells great? Did anybody hear me say it smells great? It smells so great. So again, we're gonna go on to another On Guard product, which is awesome. It's the foaming hand wash. It is so nice. It's I tried to send some of this to school, but now they use that really harsh soap at school. And my little one has been coming home. They both have done this, but they get this rash on the back of their hands that is just horrible. And of course, I'm, putting Yaropalm and Immortel on it to like try to chase it away. But it's all from the soap, and from, of course, the harsh weather is a contributor as well. But our On Guard soap doesn't do that. When my kids are at home for 2 weeks, and when we were shut down over our isolation period, their hands don't get like that. It's from all of the harsh like toxins and chemicals that are in the soap in school and stuff that I think Laura sends her son to school with his hand pump. He's supposed to take his hand pump with him everywhere because he gets it really extreme. So it just goes to show you like how clean our soap is. And you can even make it yourself. I don't buy it anymore. I make it with my oil, with Castile soap, olive oil, and olive oil. It could be olive oil, but coconut oil and water. So shake it up in my pump and away I go. So the Castile, you only use 2 tablespoons in your pump, if even that, to like, and with 10 drops or 15 drops of On Guard and water and a little squirt of coconut oil, and you've got your soap pump. It's fantastic. But the pre-made soap is pretty good as well. One ingredient that is not in doTERRA's hand soap is it's an antibacterial agent called triclosan, which was regulated by the FDA in 2015 and removed from all products. It's still in a lot of hand soaps, and maybe that's what is making the kids' hands go like that, all sort of eczema and dry. So we need to remember that what goes on our body is going in our body. And that's also another thing that we need to teach our kids, that when they put lotions on, they put soaps on, it's going into it's being absorbed into our body. So today, when we use things that are highly antibacterial and they're synthetic, they don't just take away the bad bacteria, they also take away the good bacteria that we need. As we know, we all need like the good bacteria to balance it all out. And we're now finding what's called superbugs because of the obsession that people have with clean hands and antibacterial and sanitizers. And it's actually not good for our immune system. It's made up of bacteria and viruses, and it's designed to be able to stay healthy in the presence of things. And this is how we develop our immune system. The next photo is our beautiful petal diffuser. which would replace air fresheners and candles. So air fresheners, again, we talked about this earlier with the synthetic fragrances and all of the other stuff that's in them, the wax melts and the plugins and the spray fresheners. All of that stuff has like toxic and hormone system disruptors, carcinogenic ingredients. Diffusing our oils is not only healthy and safe, but like I said earlier, every single one of our oils has a health benefit to it. So you can enjoy that in your office, in your home, living spaces. It all impacts, our oils all impact mood and purify the air, offers respiratory and immune support when it's diffused. Opting for diffusing our oils instead of using air fresheners is not only healthier, but it will make you feel better too. So those are just a couple of top household products I wanted everyone to give a try. Oops. There is one more. It's the On Guard laundry detergent. Sorry. On Guard laundry detergent. Has anyone here used it? Well, as we know, we
So
use our
I'll talk again, or maybe have Heather want to talk. She put a heart. Oh, she put a heart up. So
Oh, she loves the
use,
On Guard detergent then.
yeah, I love the On Guard detergent, and I love too how it's super high concentrated. So you actually don't need a lot when you're washing your clothes.
No, I use like, because we've got really soft water. I
Yeah.
use even less of what they say. They say to use a quarter of that cap. And I basically use like, I barely let it splash into the little dish.
Yeah.
Like a little goes a long way. It seriously has really improved all of our laundry, because I would constantly be going through, like, we've got these front load washers and you go through these phases where they're stinky and your laundry's stinky, and you know you know, have it, you want to bounce back into, oh no, I need fabric softeners and those sheets that make your laundry smell good. Well, you don't need those with the On Guard laundry detergent. The laundry comes out smelling so good.
You can make, those Tide on the go sticks too. You can actually, this is what I've done for my son because he plays baseball and stuff like that. And he gets really dirty knees. You can
Portable stain remover.
You can fill up and make up your own stain remover with the laundry detergent, and you can add some lemon oil and different things in there too.
Nice.
Yeah, it works really good.
That's a good tip. Good tip. Okay. So this right here is a sample wellness box. So when we talk about wellness boxes, we're talking about our LRP. This is just an example of the products that I would order in a month, but you don't order the same thing every month. This is just an example of something that you could put in your loyalty rewards, and then you'll earn points back. So we've got the shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo and conditioner is $36. They come together, so it's $36. Then the On Guard cleaner concentrate is $18.50, and there we go. It makes 16 bottles of cleaner. That's what it is. So then your toothpaste is $9. Your hand sanitizer is $8.25, and your Virage skin line is $108. That whole skin line is $108. And then adding a Purify at $25.75. Purify, if you don't know what Purify is, it's the alternative to On Guard. The way it can clean, it also smells different. It smells like citronella and citrus oils. Sometimes you can just put a drop of it in your laundry just to get an added little sort of boost. It's really good for stinky shoes. It's really good for purifying your air. Now, this wellness box right here that I'm showing you is basically, it comes to the 125 PV. And if you're not familiar with the PVs, PV is the way that we are measuring the value of the product versus the dollars. So the PV are the points associated with the product. And if you spend 125 PV before the 15th of the month, then you get the oil of the month. So the product of the month, you get that for free. So if that's not even including oils or supplements. So if you're trying to hit 50 PV to keep getting your points back, then this would be the way to do it. Does anyone have any questions about LRP? No. Okay, so if you didn't know about the LRP program before today, make sure you chat with your the person that enrolled you and just let them know that you're not sure how it works and that you would like to start getting your oils paid for and earning 10 to 30% back in your product and your shipping and that really helps. It's fantastic to get your shipping back. Okay, so I'm just going to talk quickly about how to get your oils paid for. We talked about the loyalty rewards, and if you are somebody who wants to make the switches and upgrade because you want all the products that aren't toxic, you could also be doing a service at the same time. So these are things you're going to want to buy right away. So once you decide that you're going to make the switch to the products on a regular basis, sorry, I'm just losing my flow here. So yeah, if you're anything like us, you want to do everything you can to get the products for the best price possible. So basically, my first goal for doTERRA was to get my oils free. When Michelle told me I could get my oils free, my ears perked up. So I'm going to just give you a couple ideas of how you can do that. And if you have any questions or comments, Michelle will answer the chat. So one of the favorite things I love is to teach people how to empower themselves and to own your own health. You're all here today because you've made big strides in that direction. Because you said, okay, and these are tools that you're going to use to empower your life and make, better environment for your family and your loved ones. And that's why I started doTERRA. I just wanted a green, healthy home for my family and I. And it's just super empowering to be able to turn to my natural solutions, whether they've got a sniffle or a cough or a tummy ache or a headache. Jada just came asking for the frankincense roller about an hour ago. And and before that, she asked me to rub Deep Blue on her shoulder and wanted me to tell everybody that it felt better right away. Right, Jada? Yeah. So she said, you can use that testimonial in your class tonight. So there's Jada. She's so that's phenomenal, right? Especially in the middle of the night or really late when you don't want to run out to the drugstore, you've got all of your oils here. And our kits, our enrollment kits, all give the option to be able to buy those top 10 oils to get your to just basically replace your pharmaceuticals. So having people to actually share doTERRA with I know people seem to think that it's like this big, like sort of business thing, but the way I started was I was sort of intimidated when Michelle asked me, and about 4 days later, I called her back because I found myself constantly talking about them to everybody I came across. And it's not like I kept saying to Michelle, I'm not a salesperson. Well, doTERRA is actually not sales. It's basically sharing and empowering and just letting people know what's out there. I think one of my favorite stories, if I could just tell this really quick story, was through doTERRA, we do all this continuing education, all these different sort of events and activities. And We had a leadership retreat out on some ranch last year, and we had somebody by the name of Eddie Villa come and do this workshop with us. Now, Eddie Villa, his wife is a Blue Diamond leader in doTERRA, but Eddie himself is a strengths coach. So if anybody's familiar with strengths and, Gallup strengths, and it basically tells you where your energy is the most highest. Eddie tells this story before they got into doTERRA. They had this person who would babysit their kids, and one of their kids had chronic lung issues. And this kid, as a baby, they had these lung issues forever. And they had this friend who would watch the kids, and they knew this person for years. However, one day they were out on their front lawn, and their neighbor came by and said, and they heard their daughter coughing, and said, "Hey, I'm just wondering if you guys have tried using Easy Air Breathe in the States. It's just something that we've discovered, and I really think that your daughter could benefit from this." And they're like, "Great, thanks. We'll give that a try." And sure enough, they rubbed it on, that, and they diffused it throughout the night. And they were so blown away that something as simple as oils could help their child who was suffering for so long, and doctor's appointments, and nothing that was medically given to them was helping. And they went to share it with their friend that used to babysit their kids and spend all this time with their kids. And their friend said, oh yeah, I've known about doTERRA for years. And he was so upset that she had this information that she didn't share with them, that could have saved a lot of pain and suffering. So that story to me is just really powerful, because of the fact that people seem to think, oh, it's too salesy, and I don't want to do that. And it's really not. It's just about sharing our experiences and how we have experienced and how it's changed our lives or our families' lives. And it's really just about, hey, have you considered trying doTERRA oils? It's changed my family's life. Stuff like that, right? It's super, super simple. This is how I use it. I put drops in my hand and rub them together and inhale. And it's just sharing your experiences with people and inviting them to invite their friends to experience the great things about oils and how to use their oils in the end. So moving on, the 3 ways to share. When you experience something that has made a difference in your own life, you want to naturally share it with those you care about. Are you looking for a better way to make a living, create a balanced life? Building a doTERRA business means you can work from home and have a flexible schedule, create a stable financial future, and make a difference in the world all at the same time. The generous compensation plan is a proven vehicle, creating lasting residual income, discovering the benefits and partnering with doTERRA, and seeing what building a business can do for you. I just finished explaining my personal experience and how I got into it. And it really was because I couldn't stop talking about them. And people, when you're using your oils and they're like, what are you doing? And what are you wearing? And you smell so good. And it really comes so naturally and easy when you yourself love them, right? So if you want to pay for your product, Elite, the rank of Elite earns $300 to $500 a month at 3 to 5 hours a week. And you personally just need to enroll a few people a month. To supplement your income, Gold, Platinum, and Diamond is 10 to 15 hours a week, enrolling 4 or more customers and 1 builder a month. To replace your income, Diamond, Blue Diamond, Presidential Diamond, 15 to 30 hours a week, enroll 8 people or more, and get 2 or more builders a month. You can sign up for this training to learn how to effectively share samples and more. This woman, Elise Chedevy, has, what is the percentage? Almost 30% of doTERRA underneath her. And she has some really simple ways of sharing and simple scripts when you're unsure of what to say. She's got a whole pile of information. Her website is full of all sorts of great tools. So I'm going to end this call with this quote. When you share doTERRA products, you bring hope and wellness to the people you love, your community, and ultimately the world. Selling the doTERRA way is ultimately the world is about service. One drop at a time and one person at a time, we're serving the world with wellness solutions. And that was from one of the executive founders of doTERRA.
Thanks so much, Kim. That was amazing.
Well, thanks for coming, everybody. I hope you learned a few things.
We sure did.
Yeah, I learned a few.
Who's getting some
much.
toxic-free products this month?
Yeah,
Woo-hoo!
right. So did anybody have any questions or want to share anything before we end?
I'm gonna stop recording.
Well, Deanne, thank you for showing your enthusiastic face.